Nice job outplaying your opponent in the endgame. Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. d5 establishes a presence in the center, controls the e4 square, and opens up the light-squared bishop. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure. This move prepares for their bishop to join the action. This move activates your bishop to strengthen control over the center. Your opponent develops their bishop off its starting square. Your bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. This pin ties down their knight, reducing its flexibility. Their bishop moves into the game. You trade off equal material. A clear recapture. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. They made one of the top moves in this position. Nice, definitely the right move. They played one of the best moves here. Your best move was to develop a knight off its starting square. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. This is a fine move. They offer a fair trade of pieces. Your better option was to develop a knight off its starting square, recapturing and developing their queen at the same time. You offered your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value. They are right on target. Very good choice. They've stopped you from castling, leaving your king more exposed. Good job defending that pawn. Their best option was to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. This is the only move that works, and you found it. This blocks the check from the queen. This is a fair trade. This was the only move. Their bishop is now in a more active square. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. Decent move, but they had a better one. That was an even swap of material. A straightforward recapture. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Their better move was to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. You get a chance to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. Taking that pawn will win material for you after the follow-up trades. A clear recapture. You recapture the piece. Their best option was to move a bishop to safety. You get a chance. Your pin helps to build pressure on your opponent's bishop. This move puts their bishop on a safer square. That bishop was yours for the taking. Attacking your pawn chain. You want a pawn for free. They've improved the positioning of their bishop. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way. They are threatening to checkmate the king. You stopped your opponent from being able to checkmate the king. Their best option was to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. You are now able. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. This move is dropping a bishop, though it doesn't change. You missed a chance to win a bishop, but you're still in a winning position. They move the bishop to safety. Well done, an excellent move. They eliminated your passed pawn before it could do damage. Not the best move, but not bad either. They played the strongest move available. You allowed the opponent to win a knight by overloading a defender. Their better move was to win a knight by overloading a defender. You escaped the check from the rook. This move puts their bishop on a safer square. Good job, that's what I would have played too. They move the bishop to safety. Your knight has a great outpost. That's playable. This is the way to win material. Precise move from your opponent. You step your king away from the checking rook. This move puts their rook on a safer square. This was the only move. You get a chance to force eventual checkmate. You can now win with a forced checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your rook. You did it. Nice checkmate.